Hello YouTube. Today is June 1st in the year 2025, and today we're going to cover naked butterfly. There's some things that we need to look at, some things that we need to see to get the whole picture. Shout out to Miss Heidi Black, who posted something rather disturbing that happened last night with Shanelle and Naked Butterfly and some other people. So we're going to talk about it, we're going to look at it, but first, let's look at what happened a few days prior to what happened last night, when Naked Butterfly admitted that she owes Shanelle an apology. Let's watch.
You can unblock her. You don't have to block her. I know better what. So I make a mistake, and that's going to follow me around forever? And now I'm doing heroin and doing shit with my daughter and doing this and that. All lies. Protect me to what? Stab me? God.
I can't stay on here long because I don't want this to be an issue. But I'm just going to say, we rallied around you.
I made a mistake, okay? I said I was sorry 50,000 times.
Okay, can I talk too?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. We rallied around you when Lori did what she did to you.
Yeah.
Because it was vile behavior, and what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and you know that's where we plant our flag. Well, that's where I plant mine anyway.
Yeah.
And I never wanted it to come down to what it came down to, but you can't sit up here and not take accountability.
I am taking accountability. I did it.
For what you did.
And I felt bad after I did it. The minute I did it, I felt bad. But do I feel bad forever? So everybody can go talk behind my back like every fucking life is about me?
Okay, but when you're responding like this immediately and not letting me finish my sentences and talk,
go ahead.
you know,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're thinking about what you want to say to me and not listening to what I'm saying to you.
You're right. You're right. You pegged that one good. Fucking sure did.
I'm just asking you to hear me. You know as well as I know that Shanelle has been a ride or die for you. I know you're mad at her. Hold on. That's not fair. That's the addict in you that's pissed off at her, Julie. I know that you're mad at her. Please don't mute me.
I'm not going to mute you. No, fuck no.
I know that you're mad at her.
Yeah.
But in reality, she did what was right. Because she came out, she's been trying to help you for how long?
She has never tried to help me. I'm sorry. She's told me, go ahead and mute. You'll know when you're done. You'll know when you're done and ready. You'll know when you're ready. Just don't bring it up on TikTok.
Julie,
don't talk about your addiction.
So you're going to say she's not been a solid friend to you all this time?
I mean, if that's what you call a solid friend, yeah, she told me just, use till you're done. You'll know when you're ready.
Okay,
but now she makes it all different. Flips it all around when she's talking to you.
No, I don't think that she flips it all around. I think that, and don't mute me.
No, I'm not going to, will you be quiet? I'm not going to mute you.
I think that the addict in you doesn't like to hear people who know you call it what it is. That's what I think.
Well, number one, I do have stage 4 kidney failure. I never said 5. And number 2, I don't do shit with my daughter. She's pregnant. And number 3, I don't fucking scam or beg from anybody ever.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, listen, I can't speak for what happened in y'all's relationship between your daughter, you know, all those things.
Yeah.
I don't know why she would come out and just viciously say these things.
You tell me, and we're both.
You tell me, Julie, after she's been friends with you for 4 years. Why would she do that?
Why would she lie? Talking to her. Not even 2 days before that. We always talk.
We were talking too, weren't we? After
it was out of left field. I'm telling you, out of fucking left field.
Because I thought
something like that.
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that you would come to your senses and be like, "Hey, I shouldn't have done that." But you just
I did.
You just blew it off.
I did say that over and over again, Psycho Bunny.
No, ma'am. Okay. I don't know if maybe you've been, and you're going to get pissed, but here it is. I don't know if maybe you've been intoxicated through this or on
Yeah,
some
I don't
level of
drink,
something.
okay? And I'm sick of hearing that shit. I do up. That's what I
I
do.
didn't say
Up, up,
okay,
up.
inebriated. What would you like for me to say? Under the
Up, up, up.
influence of
High. How's
something?
that?
Can we say that? Okay, hi.
Fuck
Uh,
you.
you can't say that she's lying about everything. The
She's
fact
lying about a lot of shit.
Mm,
Maybe not that I'm using. Yeah, I'm using. So what? And that hurts too. Who's that
why do
hurt?
you come on here
Nobody
and
but
tell
me.
me? No, no, hold on. Why do you come on here and tell me? Keep your cigarette down. Why do you
Oh,
come on
sorry,
here and
yeah.
tell me about sobriety dates that aren't fucking true?
I don't know. I just make them up. Because I'm ashamed. How's that?
I
Is
don't
that
know,
good
but
for
that
you?
was fucking accountability right there, Naked
Is that
Butterfly.
good
Make
for
them up.
you?
I mean, if I've ever heard it, that was it. What? I just think that she is your friend. She does care about you. And I know that you don't want to hear that because you're mad that she outed you on some things. And
I heard her. I heard what she said about me.
and B, sometimes the truth fucking hurts.
What, every other word on my mouth's a lie? She's lying about that.
You're lying about things
I'm telling you, addiction, I'm out. I'm out. There I am.
I don't care. Here's the thing.
Good.
What
I'm
is your
glad you could tell him hi. Woohoo. You guys happy?
Stop that.
Need a
Stop
hand?
that.
A
Stop
hand?
acting like that. What is your plan to get sober?
I have to go in 2 weeks. Going in.
And you don't think that after everything you don't think right now that after everything Chanel's done for you that you owe her an apology,
What
but
has
I
she done
promise
for
you.
me? Can you tell me
Hold
what
on.
she's done for me first?
She's been a fucking friend to you and you needed one for 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
She's
What do you
been there
mean?
here and
Yeah.
there.
Oh, like that's not shit.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not saying no.
Yeah, that
No,
too.
that's good. Until she turns her back on me.
Or some could see it like until she's tired of your shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably it. That's got to be it.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably it, huh? Pretty sure I heard her say it
I'm a
myself.
loser. I'm a loser addict. There,
Nobody
I'm
called you a
Juliet,
loser.
a loser
Stop
addict.
that.
Nice to meet you all.
Stop that. Stop that. Stop. Nobody's calling you a loser. People want to see you get better because people care about you. That's the truth. She didn't do all that. This was her last resort. This was her last
Out me on
fucking
fucking
attempt.
social media. Woo, woo, Shanelle.
Julie, you did all this on social media. She tried to do it privately. You won't listen
You know
to
what
us
she
behind
told
the
me?
scenes.
Don't talk about your addiction online. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it at all. Just when you're done, you're ready, you're ready. I'm not going to judge you, blah, blah, blah. That's what she did. And then to you, she made it look totally different.
No, she didn't make it look totally different. We've sat here and observed for months now.
Then high, cool. I'm glad you guys know a high person. Ooh,
We do. We've been there. Most of us
absolutely.
are recovering addicts.
Absolutely.
So we can call it how we see it. If
There
it
you
looks
go.
like a duck and it fucking quacks, chances
There you
are.
go. Quack, quack. You're right.
Stop doing that. That right there.
Doing
stop
what? I'm
doing that.
saying I'm quack,
You're
quack.
not the
I'm a
victim,
duck.
Julie.
I'm an addict.
The
You said it
people
looks
that
like a
you
duck.
hurt are the victims.
I'm not a victim.
We just
I'm a victim of this disease. That's what I am.
We've been there. Most of us in this chat have been there. I mean, raise your hand if you've ever been an addict and are in recovery. What is happening with
I'm
you?
not going to stop being sarcastic. It's who I am right now.
We're all sarcastic and shitty, but I think that you're taking it to a different level.
Maybe.
I don't think that you understand.
Maybe I am. You're right. Maybe I am. Yep, I am. For sure.
I understand that you're in defense mode. I get that. I expect that you're going to be.
I don't care.
But you don't care.
No, I don't care that I'm in defense mode. I mean, I don't care.
I just don't want you to think that people don't give a shit. And I feel like she's tried. And maybe she was doing this at a last attempt to hope that you would
Maybe
get help. And you say now that you're getting help. So I think that what she did kind of worked.
Maybe it did.
I mean, we've rode hard for you, and I just had to come over here on my backup because you muted me.
I'm
because
sorry.
you don't want to hear this.
I didn't want to see you. Period.
Well, that's
saw that
rude.
name,
Hi,
I'm like,
how are you?
fuck.
I mean,
I'm
shit.
fucking-
Don't
I
be
don't wanna
shy.
see
Tell me
that
how you
name.
feel.
I don't want to see that name. Fuck. Thank you, Tim.
Because you don't want to take accountability.
Well, I did, didn't I not?
And if you want, well, yeah, but if you want the people in this community to stand behind you, you owe an apology. And you owe Shanelle an apology. If you want people to rally behind you, you have to be good to them. Fucking
I
addiction
try.
is not an excuse for bad
I
behavior,
try.
and
It's
you
just
know
not
this.
good enough, I guess.
What does that mean, Vicky? Oh
Maybe
my
I'm just not
gosh.
good enough.
What do you mean scary? I'm not trying to be scary. I don't want to be a
Let
scary
me up,
person.
Queen. Oh yeah, you can come up, Ryan. Are you in
Listen, she
here?
was my friend, and Ryan knows how we do this. We shoot people like, I mean, I'm gonna shoot
You're
her
gonna shoot
straight.
me? Great. Perfect.
Well,
Make sure
good
you get
luck
a
with.
good aim.
No,
Okay.
nobody's no. So listen, I'm in recovery. I've been for 13 years. I recover out loud. We all have to do it in our own time.
Congratulations. Mm-hmm.
Congrats,
We all
babe.
have to do it in our own time. Normally, when something like this goes down in our community, I will block the person and remove myself from the situation. I didn't do that with you. I did unfriend you. I absolutely had to. But before I left that chat, I said, I have to unfriend you, but my inbox is open. If you want help and you need somebody to help you, you are welcome to message me. So that offer will always stand. Do I agree? You guys don't have to send me gifts or any coins, but I appreciate it. But this is different because I can't say that during my last run, I wouldn't have been on social media. And I get it. You're embarrassed. I feel that. I feel you. I feel that in you. You have amazing women like below me. Below, oh boy. That sounded terrible.
Did you say blow me?
That was funny.
Oh, leave it to me. Open
Well,
mouth, insert
okay.
foot. But you have amazing women here. And even Chanel, I understand you're angry and you feel hurt, but whatever those feelings are. But that might have
Mm,
just saved your life.
exactly. And that's what a real friend does. Because if I
Yep.
was doing that, my my people would be like, "Hey, enough." And that's what Chanel did. And I know that you're upset with her, but you owe her an
But
apology.
it's hurt.
You're gonna, and you won't do it now probably, but when you get sober, you will. You will.
It will.
And don't do it because someone else. Don't do it because we're
No,
telling
it
you.
won't.
You
No.
do it when you
I
do it
know.
when you.
I know I owe an apology.
And you have nothing to be ashamed. Like, listen, like, I'm telling you, if I was on social media doing the things I did in my
Back
last
in the
run,
day, girl, I'd have been
it's
drugged for months.
right, right. So I don't, it is what it is,
You
and we
will.
can't change anything. We can't take it back. But what we can do is, not be hateful and not drag somebody, and not everything needs to be done, on social media. And Lori, I know that you're listening, and I don't really care. You want to say that we all knew? No, ma'am, I didn't know. I honestly
A lot of
thought
people
that.
didn't.
Right. I have the worst ADHD in the whole world, and I can't sit in lives very long. And I just honestly thought that, you're whatever, that you were just, an old hippie. I don't know. Like, like some of us that have
Say it,
some of us
Ryan, an old burnt out hippie. Go
that
ahead,
some
say
of
all
us
of
with
it.
spiritual gifts, I'm not always quote unquote normal either. So, I'm like, that's just,
Normal's
that's
boring.
just Naked Butterfly. Like, God love her, she's a little out there, but it is what it is. Like,
I'm scared to be clean. I don't know what that's gonna feel like. It's
It's
weird.
gonna suck for at
it,
first.
yep. It
It's
is
not
just,
gonna be a fun road. And temptation will be everywhere. You got to change people, places.
I'm moving
Listen,
in 2 weeks, so
here's the thing, and here's what I want to get to right now. You off of this app, I know what you did when you weren't on this app a couple of days to Chanel, and I'm not going to announce that because that's no one's business.
yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what you did was fucking dirty.
What did I do?
mm-mm.
I'm not
Don't do
doing
it.
it. Go back in
I
your
don't know what it
messages,
is,
see the
but don't
Tell
things
do
that
me,
it.
you
what did
sent
I
her.
do?
No,
No.
I'm not publicly doing that.
Yeah,
I
don't
You
do
mean
that.
refuse.
the two
But I
days
would.
that I was off that I was off the app?
Mm-hmm.
I do nothing to Chanel.
Okay, I just want you to look at your messages to her and make sure you didn't. But here's
I
the
didn't
deal.
message her. She's gone. She blocked me. I couldn't message
You
her.
need to find a way. I don't care if you email. I don't care if you fly it in a plane above her
Oh,
fucking
maybe I did
house.
in text messages.
You
Yeah, I
need
probably
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I probably
listen
did
to
in
me.
text message.
Hey,
Yeah,
shh, hold on.
I was a bitch.
You
Yep,
need
I
to
sure
find a
was.
way to apologize to
I
somebody
know.
who has rode for you for 4 years, because you don't find people like that whenever you display the behavior you have.
Love and
A
respect,
ride or
Spotty.
I
die.
don't think she wanted to
NB, I
ride
know
with me
you don't
that
want to
long, to
hear
be honest
that.
with
Well,
you.
no, she's hurt because of the shit you did to her.
She
And
does
you,
shit to me too, and that's
right.
okay. Is that
She's
okay?
been fed up with your shit and she
Is
outed
that
you, and
okay
it
that she
needed to
does
be
stuff to me
done
too, or
because
no?
we've been sitting over here coddling you when you've been lying to
Did you hear
us.
me? Is that okay that she does shit to me, shitty shit to me too, or no?
Hey, hang on. Will you
We
answer
do
this real
things.
quick?
Yeah, go
Hang
ahead.
on. Pause. Don't you mute me. Oh,
Good
hang
job,
on.
Spotter. That's awesome.
He's not.
Here's my thing. It is not okay for us to be coddling you when you've been lying
I
to
am taking
us.
accountability for everything.
She is taking accountability, and I understand that. But you need to take accountability with Shanelle, because that's where it matters. Fuck these people.
I know
They've
you're
not
right.
rode for you for
I
Absolutely.
do.
4 years, but she
I treat her
has.
like shit.
That's
Yep.
your ride or die. And
And
she
listen,
I
that's
treat
deserves
her like
way
shit.
better than you've given her.
and that's part of recovery, right? When we
And I
are
love
working
her.
an honest program, regardless, I am not active in NA anymore, but I worked the steps and I really worked them and I did those accountability
I do
letters.
love her.
Chanel's an amazing person, and
He is, yes.
but you also, Naked Butterfly, you are as well. We have it in us. We can recover. And the biggest part about recovery for me, and the worst part, was working through my trauma and doing
Yeah,
trauma counseling, because that's the only way that I could stay clean and not use that as an excuse to continue to go back out. And I'm telling you, my
I
life
will.
today is like I've never dreamed. I don't have to live with that. I'm not a victim anymore. I'm a
Right.
survivor and I'm an advocate. And you know what? Yep, I'm a recovering junkie. Absolutely, yes, I am.
Stop
And
Right.
saying junkie, Ryan.
I hate that word,
but I
Ryan.
wear
I
that.
I
hate it
hate that
too.
fucking
Stop.
I
She
word.
know,
says
but
it so openly, like
I was a piece of. Oh Lord, I was. But I don't go and say, oh, I don't regret that. There are many decisions I regret, and I would change them. I put my kids in horrible situations, and my kids
Me
probably should have
too.
been removed
Fuck.
from me, but they weren't, and I'm grateful for that. And I am the mom that
hey,
they
not that
deserve.
song.
And I'm the person that I deserve. You need to be the person you deserve, and the grandmother and the mother. It is never too late. Just because you don't have whatever relationship that you want with your children now doesn't mean you still can't have it. But you got to do
Amen.
it for you. You got to
You
do
got
it
to
for
put in the
you, not
work.
anybody else. So,
You're right.
But before you can do that, you've got to have a good fucking relationship with you,
yeah,
Julie.
I know.
this isn't easy. It's
I
not.
don't
This is
like
not easy.
me. I haven't liked me for a long time.
And that's what keeps us numb. That's what keeps us running, right? That's what keeps us, oh, yeah. When I'm doing this, I don't feel, yep, I don't deserve that pain. No, because there are things that were done to me that I couldn't control and that I didn't deserve. But you know what? That hasn't molded me into who I am today. And that
Right.
will no longer, that little girl that what no one stood up for will never be me ever again.
Amen. We're standing up for all the little girls.
Right. And people want to put false jackets on people. No, ma'am, you have no idea. So, at the end of the day, though, you got to want it. You got to know that you deserve it. You got to know that you deserve it as much as we know you deserve it.
Julie, you got to know your worth. And it is not in other people. It is in you. And I'm telling you, as a
Just look at me
friend,
on YouTube and fucking bawling my eyes out.
Don't.
oh, I've been there last week. What are you crying? I was just there. Better you than me.
I like going a message crying. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh my. Mr. Benny is out of order, Ryan. So here's what I'm going to say, NB, from somebody who cares. And I know that you think that I don't. You know that I think
I know you
that I
do. I
bashed
know
you.
you do. You're so sassy.
I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't be here now if I didn't care. And I'm telling you, woman to woman, you owe Shanelle a fucking
I
apology.
know that. I know that. You just keep saying it. I know that.
No, hold on. That we're saying it for. There's
I
people
know.
telling you all of this. This many people can't be fucking wrong.
No, I know I owe her
But you
one.
got to do it when you see it. You got to do it when you realize
When
what.
you're ready, right? We
Yep.
can't tell you to do it, but you'll do it. You probably won't do it sincerely now, but I'm telling you, when you get clean,
She deserves it. The
you're going to have a
sincere.
whole new
Yep.
friendship in that woman you never
Yep.
even knew you could have had.
Yep.
I'll probably text her tonight.
Well, she's
Well-
good people, and we like her.
I know. I love her. I mean, I don't like her. I love her.
Well, and you know what? When those people that love us back have to love us from afar, it sucks. And it really does. And it hurts. And it makes us it makes us angry and it makes us, play the victim, and it hurts. But like
That's
I
your
said,
cue to get your act right.
yeah, she can't love you to unaliving, and I respect that. I get that feeling. I just had
We
to do
can't.
that with.
None of us want to sit back and watch that. You
Nope.
understand that nobody in here. This isn't a hate watch. Whatever. What do they call it, Ryan? Hate watching something.
Hate watching, yeah.
What's it called? Hate watching?
Whatever it is, but this isn't what this is. You have a chance to be a turnaround, and people tried to tell this to LR, and she went the opposite way. You have a chance to recover
I
and
love you
and
too,
do this
Tori.
and change into the woman you're supposed to be publicly. You know what I mean? And if that's what you're wanting on your platform, then do that. Say, watch my recovery. Whatever you do, you message Shanelle and tell her that you're sorry, because
I will.
maybe the addict in you isn't. You need to say that now, even
Yeah,
whatever.
that's a good
But
point. That's a good
later,
point. Yep.
later you're really going to go to her and you're really going to give her an apology, because you're
No,
going to
I'm going
understand
to.
what
I
she
know.
did for
I'm going
you.
to. I'm going
Not
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to come from right now. You're not clean. It doesn't need to come from this, Julie.
to. Yeah, I am. I'm actually jonesing for some. To be honest, I'm very clean.
Woo.
And they just
Yeah.
want to ball my eyes out. When
How clean
I'm numb. I don't
how
care.
clean
about
are we? How clean are we, Julie?
6 hours.
86. Hey, what did you say? 86.
6 hours.
Oh, 6 hours. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, okay, there you
No,
go.
this
6
isn't the
hours,
time.
everybody.
Yeah, yeah. 6 hours is better than it.
That's better
I,
than zero.
yep. When I went inpatient, I white knuckled it because I couldn't get dosed with the M until the next morning at noon. I went into that inpatient, I think, at 5 or 6 p.m. the night before, and man, I did by the second at times.
I don't know if I can stay that way, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can keep my 6 hours going. Probably not.
Yeah, no, you can keep those hours going because you have something to prove to yourself. You're stronger than that drug. Oops, sorry, rug.
Rogue. And don't do
You're
it. Don't look
stronger
at
than
it
that.
like, right.
You're
Don't
right.
look at it like, oh, I can't do it for a day. Just do it for 5 minutes at a time. Do it for a
Yeah.
minute at a time. Half hour at a time.
Look at me. I'm
Yep.
tearing my fingers apart. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Find something to fiddle with. Find something to pick on. Get you some kind of
Don't tell me
fidget.
that. I'll be picking my
Yeah,
own
don't
body
pick.
Not your
apart.
face, a fidget. I didn't say you. I said
fidget.
something.
Yeah, fidget.
You're a someone.
And you know,
Find you a
Julie,
fidget.
whenever we are in this, when we have spiritual gifts and we are in this, you are opening yourself up to very dangerous things, not just with the hug use and all that.
Spiritual gifts.
You
Where
are
do you
opening
go?
yourself up to some very evil, entities
I
and
know.
stuff, and that's
You're
not
right.
good either. If you want
It
your
is the
platform,
devil. It's absolutely the devil.
yep. And that's what my mom refers to it as, the monster. And even though I've been clean for 13 years, that monster, my mom still can see it. It's down the street living now, and she's allowed to feel that way, right? That's she's allowed to feel that way. I did that.
Let's not talk about moms.
Oh, I thought Lori was in here. I'm like,
Listen,
not that Lori.
you got to let that shit go.
Yep.
You got to let it go. This fighting with Lori and getting on here and dragging
I
her.
don't
and-
even care about that anymore.
No, don't.
Listen to me. I just had a phone conversation with the oldest,
Yeah.
and Naked Butterfly, I'm asking you to stop that.
Stop what?
Speaking about Lori at all.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about her anymore. She's off my mind. I don't care about her anymore.
You need to focus on you,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
what's important right now. You making it hour to hour. That's what's important.
You're right.
And Chanel's apology, because you
I
were
will. I
fucking
promise.
wrong.
It's going to be a good one. I promise.
Yes, the chick Smurf. Absolutely, yes.
I will.
And we can't turn that
I
off.
just wrote her a poem not even a week ago.
Yeah. And right in your, you know how many videos I've made and deleted? Oh, I've spent 2 hours making a video just to delete it. Like,
Do you want to hear the poem I wrote her?
yeah. If that will help you, absolutely.
It may help me.
She wants to hear the poem you wrote her.
Okay.
Are you talking about Shanelle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She sure does want to hear that. You mean ass?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
Treat somebody like that. Like
And
that.
I'm horrible.
I don't know about horrible, but you were
There was a
fucking
time
wrong.
in my life when I needed a friend. One day, one that wouldn't fuck me over and stay till the end. Oh, that damn TikTok must have hurt my prayers. Because before I knew it, she stood before me. She was there. We would laugh together, cry, and yell. She would stand firm for me when I was going through hell. She put me in my place when it needed to be, takes my monsters out of my head and sets me free. She would do funny snaps with different faces. She would be my best friend, though we lived in different places. I believe God put her where she needed to be with my broken ass. She helps me see the real me in me. Friends always have your back. Fake ones drop you when you fall and leave you where you're at. I call her Sir just for jokes. She don't care. She takes the poke. She's serious. She's funny. She sings to me in bids. She makes me feel like a little kid. She's been there. I'm standing up. She's also been there when I fell. I wouldn't trade her for anything. She's my Shanelle. Silly faces back and
Y'all
forth.
listen to this.
I wasn't prepared for her to stay the course. When she's down, I hold her up, and vice versa. The fuck. So when you find that special friend, appreciate that relationship, and we'll make it to the end.
So I truly think that so that's your true feelings right there.
No.
And, that's what that villain came along whenever I was in one of the darkest times of my life, not with, addiction, but with mental health. And I just lost my cousin, and it was a very dark time. And she was that for me. And, we've been through a lot. And I can tell you that Shanelle, being what I know of her, she's not going to go anywhere, but she has to do what's healthy, what's best for her.
I know that.
So
I don't think I've been the same since my husband died. I really don't. I think everything just went to fucking hell after that.
yeah, and I understand that, and I chose a different path, but I did it not without help, and it was tough. And I won't disrespect you and say I know what that's like, but I lost my soulmate when I was 19, and I was not with him at the time, and I live with that every day. I do understand that, and
he died of addiction, so what the fuck am I doing?
You know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. You're going to walk out of this world not giving a shit that you'll leave your grandkids without a grandma. That's what you're doing. Sorry, I do not do that with my friends. I'm not coddling you.
You have to not want to be a statistic. I didn't want to be a statistic. I didn't want people to ask my kids where their mom was and then say that. You don't want that. You don't want that.
You're right. No.
I think that you deserve better, and you have to want that for yourself. We can't push you to want that, or you'd be fixed by now, because you've had an army behind you rooting for you. You came on here and you lied to us. You took accountability for that, and we respect that. But we expect actions behind those words.
I'd always lie about my sobriety date. I'd make days up and I'd forget about the days I made it up. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation.
Well, that's what
I commend you for saying that.
Yeah,
I respect you for saying that. Thank you.
But like Psycho
it
Buddy
takes a
said,
lot of guts to say that.
I'm sorry doesn't mean shit without action. Don't say it. Don't say it anymore.
Well, it's manipulation. An apology without action is manipulation.
Yeah, it is.
So
no wonder my kids hate me. Why wouldn't they hate me? Fuck.
None of us deserve you don't owe us an apology. You owe an apology.
Yeah, I
to
do.
Shanelle.
No, you don't. You don't owe. No, you don't. You owe us.
We knew Naked
true,
Butterfly.
authentic you.
We
and
knew.
if you,
We knew, honey.
You
Well,
don't
some
know
of us. Sorry, Ryan.
Yeah, how do you not? Right?
Supernatural Nikki. She didn't know either.
No, I didn't. I was off doing, you knew what I was working on. But yeah, I missed it. I missed it. And not all of us are Lori Jones and have that ability.
And no,
to stop people.
this rocking is not always addiction. This rocking is from trauma.
Well, her good old friend HH does it. So,
You don't have to explain.
And right, you don't have to explain that.
You don't owe that to anybody. If that's from your trauma, you don't owe that shit to people. You don't rock. Who gives a fuck? If that's what makes you comfortable, do what you do. But what you can't do is come on this app and lie to people who are following you and supporting you, thinking that you're being honest, and you're deceiving people. And that's what Shanelle outed. And she's the one that you need to make shit right with. We're just hanging out. We'll be here,
Yeah, you didn't hurt. I'm not angry with you at all. I'm not angry.
I'm angry. I want to know something.
Everybody hates my guts.
No, she doesn't. I promise you.
If I hated you, Ryan, if I hated you, I wouldn't be here. But let me say, Why are you saying that you have stage 4
I have
liver
stage 4
failure?
kidney failure. Yeah,
Kidney
kidney
failure.
failure. Yep, sure am.
Do you have proof to that?
I have if I get to 5, then I have to do dialysis or not.
Do you have like legit paperwork proof to that hospital?
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
you have.
I have doctor's shit. The Chanel saw was I
Wait.
showed
Hold
him
on.
my
Don't
potassium.
freak out. I'm just
Yeah, hold on
asking
a
you. Do
second.
you
No, yeah, of
have?
course I do.
Okay,
You want my
so you
doctor's
have
number? I
paperwork
mean,
saying
God, what do I have
that.
to eat? Seriously. I've been going
No.
through this for
Would you
5
pause
years.
for a
She
second and let
knows
me
about it.
talk? Hold on. You have legit paperwork that says this stuff, right?
Yeah, and I'm
What is
stage
your
4.
treatment
Yeah,
plan? What is your treatment? Stage 4 is the final stage of whatever.
I'm looking at dialysis within a month or two. If I choose that, if not, then I just go. I can go when I want. But I can't do that. I got to stay.
You're looking at dialysis. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
In a month or two?
I'm not on dialysis. I'm right at the tip of 3B is
My
what she
grandmother
says.
died of
3B,
stage
almost
4
4.
cancer. So, Julie, I know how that shit works.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to sit here and argue with you
One
about
kidney is
something.
fucking way worse than the other one. I'm
Okay,
not going to
so
show proof. My doctor's shit's
Let's
none of
let
not
me
nobody's
fucking
business.
talk.
let's not have
Chanel knows.
yeah, let's not have this
I'm not
It's
going to
kidney
argue with
disease.
you with or without, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you showed if you showed, I'm not going to say if you
Why is
showed
it anybody's
villain.
business if I'm
Wait,
going to
wait, let
die
me
or
say
not?
that.
Who
No,
gives a
I'm not
fuck?
going to say that. Let me
Who gives a
retract that.
fuck?
I'm in the process of taking that back if you'll shut up and let me do it.
I know. Okay.
I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have even brought villain up number 1 and number 2. I shouldn't. Yeah. I'm sorry I said that. Let me take that back.
It's like nobody's fucking business. I mean, I've been dealing with this for a lot of years, 5 years now.
But if people are supporting you thinking that
I
that's the
get it.
case and it's a
It's
lie,
not cancer. It's stage 4 kidney failure.
which means
You're better now, really? From what? Dialysis?
dialysis.
It scares the shit out of me. I heard it's like chemo. I don't want that shit.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
this
sorry,
isn't the
Vicky.
place. This isn't the place.
Bear with
yeah,
me.
I don't yeah, I agree. I
Okay,
agree. This is
Ryan.
yeah, and yeah.
This isn't the place. The bottom line,
Let's
Thank you. Dialysis started
they're
at
out.
stage 5.
The bottom
Right.
line is that you owe
They
an
can bring it back.
apology
They
to
can
your
bring it
friend
back.
who has stood beside you.
Niece is living with one kidney. I thought of taking out one kidney.
Now,
And
but
I
you
don't
will.
qualify for a transplant because I'm an addict. So everybody knows. My husband.
So I don't mess with people I don't believe in, and I don't just waste my time on people I
I
don't
know
believe
that.
in.
I
I
know
believe
that.
that you can do this. I think that you can get better. I think
My
that you
thyroid is
can
really
heal
what's
from
fucking me
here.
now. My thyroid is fucking me
Let me
really
say
bad
what
right
I
now.
heard said to LR one time. You have the chance, maybe, let me not quote anybody. You have the chance right now to be a recovery story. You have the chance right now to do good things for you
I know.
and good people who will support you through it.
Well, what if I just did it? What then? What if I just stay clean till tomorrow night at this time?
well then that's good for
Would you
you.
believe
That's
me? No,
one
you
step
wouldn't believe
closer.
me.
We don't need to believe you. We don't need to believe you. What's the matter if we believe you? You're the
You,
at the end of the day, Julie, you're the one that has to prove this to yourself. You don't have to prove anything to us. If you stay clean until tomorrow, that's for you.
I might.
That's,
I might just do it.
and it really needs to be just for today. You don't even need to think about
yeah,
tomorrow.
screw
You're right.
tomorrow. Shit, I don't care about tomorrow.
About tomorrow, we're living for right. We're trying to get past tonight, you
I
know?
love you guys. You're so awesome.
You owe Shanelle an apology,
I
Naked
know that.
Butterfly.
Could we quit saying it? I know that.
No,
I
no,
know.
I won't quit
He's
saying
just
it.
reminding you.
I will. I promise. I'll probably
I'm
do
going
it
to say it a
tonight.
million times.
I'll probably do it tonight in a text.
Don't.
No, probably. You should absolutely do it when you get
And
off
tell
this live.
right.
Because
And I would say, I'm not going to push you right now, Chanel. But when I'm in a better place, I would please like to have a conversation or something. Just
Yeah.
let her know that that what she did was not malicious.
I know.
or for
Because
nothing.
right, or for nothing, because she's getting drugged by people, and
Why?
just because she didn't come out and tell people, and that wasn't her place.
Nobody needs to drag her anywhere. They can
Right,
leave
and
her
that
the
wasn't her
fuck
place. And
alone.
I didn't say that for you to feel bad. I didn't. Nope, that's how I
I
said
don't know
it.
that wasn't her place. I think that if my friend of 4 years wouldn't get clean and was going through this and came on here publicly duping people, Ryan, I would probably call you out.
Yeah.
Well, I know,
If
but
it took publicly calling you out to do that and
for
wake
them
you
to
up,
say,
I'd
why didn't you
probably
Yeah,
do
do that.
this
probably. Yeah.
before? Why didn't you
I
do it
deserved
before?
it.
Why didn't you do it before? I mean, that takes a lot
She
to get
was
to that
doing it
point.
on the back end.
Right,
I
right.
deserve it.
Crying. This was her last resort.
And we don't need to explain to people why, or how we handle things or what we do. Where that, I mean,
Is
Chanel
Squishy
believes
here?
who
Where's
Squishy.
Squishy?
All right, my phone is at 13%, so I am
Thanks
going
for
to
coming
drop.
up, Ryan, and
Yeah,
talking to me.
my inbox is open. Nothing
All right.
crazy. Don't get on the. Don't nothing crazy, because I'm crazy enough for us all.
I promise
But
I
if you
won't.
need help with treatment,
Well,
if you need help with treatment or you want to talk, you message me, okay?
damn it. That's
Okay,
the third
I
And
one.
I
will.
Mess it
promise
up.
I will not block you. I promise. So,
Thank you, honey. I
yep,
appreciate
I'll talk
that.
to you later. All
I
right, much love.
appreciate that, babe. I bought one
Uh-uh.
for once. I met
Uh-uh.
someone genuine.
That was nice of you.
She's really nice. I like her.
Well, she's a tough love kind of person.
Better than you.
But you're such an asshole. Here's the deal.
I'm kidding.
Listen, no, because you want me to coddle you, and I
don't.
can't.
I just want you to just be
You
straight up
do.
with me.
You don't like it when I'm straight up with
Just be
you.
straight up. I don't care anymore. Just be straight up. I don't want to be coddled. I've never been coddled my
I
whole
don't know
life, so
how
I
to
want to
treat you
be
any other
straight
way.
up.
You have to do this for your own
I know.
health, your mental health, your physical health,
I know.
your grandkids, your children. Don't do that in the camera.
I'm sorry, sir. I mean, ma'am. I'm sorry. I call Chanel sir. I mean, didn't miss
Well, I've tried.
it.
But above anything else, I want to get across to
Did
you
they
that,
see that?
well, I seen it.
I have not but addiction. I haven't seen it. I know. I've seen my daughter in 11 years.
Listen, you're the only one who can fix that. And you can't do it by yourself.
I
You
don't
need
think
a
she's gonna
village.
come back.
You're right, Raggedy. You need a village. People rallying around you help get you through hard times. And your people are there for you. But you're pushing your people away.
I know.
Chanel is broken because of your behavior.
I know.
And it's your job to fix that.
I know. And I will.
You have no idea because right now you're 6 hours clean. So you right
6
now,
hours and 45 minutes. Get it right.
or 6 hours and 45 minutes, I stand corrected. You have no, congratulations to you and good job. You have no
it's
idea
raggedy.
how bad it hurts her to sit back and watch you fall.
I
None
know.
of it. Hey, you know what? I've had two people close to me, one carbon monoxide. I don't want to talk about this, but I've had
know.
people close
I
to
get
me
it.
pass away, and she doesn't want to sit back and watch you off yourself.
I get
And
it.
none of us want to see that. I mean, it's hard enough with LR. Like you need not do that. You have a purpose, and it's not to sit here and do that until you're gone. You have to
You're right.
feel your feelings and keep going forward. Sorry, Raggedy.
No, you're okay. You said you have kids, adult kids. I'm sure that you haven't seen in years. I'm gonna tell you a very long, but I will make it short story. I lost my dad May 1st of 2021 because of his addiction.
I'm sorry, honey.
Inactive. I don't want you to be sorry, but I do want you to listen. He was in active addiction from the time he was 11 years old. Yes, I said 11. He passed away in his 50s. And I want to tell you there's a time where I went 11 years without speaking to that man. But don't think that there was not a single night that whenever I laid my head down to go to sleep that I didn't debate on whether or not I should turn my phone on silent or if I should leave the ringer on, because I never knew when I was going to get that phone call. And don't ever think that that's not something that your kids don't worry about you and that your kids don't love you and they don't think about you. But let me tell you, when I lost my dad to his addiction, I lost a part of me. I am not that girl that I was then anymore. And I can tell you the events from the time I opened my eyes until the time I got that phone call from that day, because it replays over and over and over and over. Don't do that to your kids, but also don't do that to yourself, because PB's right. You deserve a sober life. You deserve to see what that feels like. And you can do it. You absolutely can do it. He could have done it,
All right.
but he didn't. But you don't have to be that statistic. You can be that success story that 3 months from now, a month from now, a week from now, everybody reminding you how proud they are of you, but you have to be proud of yourself. So you said
You
what?
don't get a do-over. There's no do-overs. This is it. You only get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do it right, and you gotta do your big one, and you gotta do it for nobody but you. Do it for you, and then mend those broken relationships later. That comes later, but it does come. That's the thing. That gives you something to look forward to. You have sober living to look forward to, but you also have those relationships to look forward to. But that's only if you do this for yourself.
You're right. You're right.
And I just wanted to tell you that. Listen, I am a broken soul because of what happened to my dad, and you don't want that for yourself, and you don't want that for your kids.
I know.
But you can't do it.
Brady. I'm sorry, honey, for your loss.
I appreciate it, but listen, we have not always seen eye to eye. But at the end of the day, I am here for anybody's recovery journey. And my
That's a sign of trauma. That's a sign of trauma, what you're doing right there.
I'm sorry, I know.
No, I'm just saying, I recognize, clearly I've fucking been there. I recognize it. I'm just saying, yeah, NB, you gotta heal. You need to heal from in the inside.
Don't continue to allow yourself to numb with the substance.
sir.
That's what he did.
Do you want to get a TikTok?
What? Oh, you're talking to your husband?
Listen, my husband was really hard.
My husband said
I still lost
she's got to
him.
feel like she's getting attacked right now.
Oh,
We're trying to help her.
yeah, you can do it. You can 100% do it. Like I see that you want to do it. I feel that you want to do it. Take that want and run with it, baby girl. Run with it.
Yeah,
That's all you
you're
can
right.
do is run with it.
You're right. I love you too, Libra.
Yeah, bless me, that's 100% right. She's got to do this for herself first and mend those relationships later. But again, that gives you something to look forward to. So you got this. All right,
you.
I'm gonna drop. I just
I
wanted to
appreciate
say
you, Reggie. Thank you so much.
absolutely. I followed you. My inbox is always open if you just need somebody to talk to help you be distracted.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right. Of course, I love you, Psycho Bunny.
Love you, babes. You're sweet.
Bye.
I love you too. My husband. Lori Jones. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say this on your panel.
What'd you say?
Hold on, I'm not done. My husband is a Lori Jones supporter. And I just wanted to announce I don't know what.
He is not buyer.
Yes, he is. You're laughing, but you better ask Mommy is 7 and Val, Pal, and Kat.
Fuck, what is
he's
he
a
up to
supporter.
lately?
I don't know what his
Oh my God.
problem is. He's not right in the head.
I haven't even seen her like very much at all.
Why are your face red, baby?
Night.
You're lucky my camera isn't on. Listen, he's a supporter. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't tell him to do all that.
Are you really a Lori supporter?
You think I'm kidding, but that's not a joke. He thinks she's hilarious. And he loves
She
it
is
when
kind of funny.
I mean, he really does. I don't know what his problem is,
I
but
saw some
he's
video.
a supporter and thinks that we're assholes. Yes, he is. Okay, yeah. Yes, ma'am. He is. I've been
Move
on the
over a
phone
second,
with my
Bunny.
people.
Move
Where's
over,
Rebecca
Lori's
May?
moving in.
She knows. He's a
Could
supporter.
you live with her?
What?
Could you live with her?
Could I live with her?
Could you live with her if you moved in?
Okay, we're not going to talk about. You know that's it. Come on.
I know.
If she moved, talk about the hypothetical. Of the hypothetical.
Who says? I don't know who this is. I hope it's somebody.
We're not
it's
going to
okay.
talk about her. This isn't about her.
Who is that?
This is about you and your sobriety.
Oh, it's Cammy. Okay,
Yeah.
Cam.
Tammy.
And this is about what you owe to Shanelle because
I
she.
know that. I know I owe her. Because I
Listen,
know.
hold on, hear me out. She is a good friend to you, and you've made a really big mistake. And I know that you don't really get the gravity of that mistake, but you have really,
I do. I get it.
really broke her heart. And until you heal, you're not going to care about all that. But
Right.
Indy, there are people rooting for you,
Absolutely.
and you can't come on here
My
after
answers
this.
are quick. Come on, because they sure are.
You
I
can't.
know I owe her apology. I know that.
You can't come on here after this loaded. And I'm going to say this to you, and I know this is going to
promise.
upset you. We can tell when you're on here loaded.
How can you tell? What are my tells?
Everybody in the chat, if you can tell when she's on here inebriated, please just put a
I do
yes.
say inebriated because I don't drink.
I didn't really know what it was about, but I
mean,
would just think that she was sleeping, but then
What do I
once
do?
I got familiar with
tells you
it,
that?
yeah,
We do
I
I'm
see
curious. I'm
it,
curious.
Indy.
Yeah.
Look at your chat. Look at your chat.
Yes.
So tell me what. I know you
Yeah.
say yes, but can you tell me what it is?
You're
Well,
too
no, we
I
don't know
slur
what
goofy.
you're
because of my
doing.
bottom teeth.
We
I'm
just
slurring right now and I'm sober.
we
Right.
don't know
First
what
I
you're
you're
slur
too
because of my
doing.
bottom
excited,
teeth.
and then you're slurring.
I
We
slur
don't
because of
know
my
what.
bottom teeth, you guys. I'm always gonna slur.
Calm
Always.
down. Calm
I
down.
have no teeth, ma'am.
So there, let's knock that one out of the park. No,
We
what's
don't
next?
know what you're doing because we're not there and
Right.
we're not your fucking enemies. So don't come
Yep.
at us like that.
I
Yep.
know.
We're your supporters. So you have to be. You don't have to be honest with us, but you've
I
got
know.
to
I'm
be
always
honest with
high.
you.
I'm like high.
Yeah.
That one that is high, really high.
Okay, but anyhow, listen. Again,
Oh,
we're
it's the
trying to
truth.
help you, and you've got to put in the effort to help yourself. And be.
Yes.
When did you say you go to treatment?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks from
Intensive
today.
outpatient. It's intensive outpatient. It's Monday through Thursday. It's 8
What is
hours a
that?
day.
IOP.
That's a lot.
Okay, so
I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna get through that even.
You can do it, Julie. You can do it.
listen to me,
You
Julie.
are
If you are
strong enough to
going
do it.
to outpatient treatment and you need help with an Uber, I will help pay to get you to outpatient treatment.
Yes.
You message me and I will help you get there. And I will help you get
Amen.
home.
Amen.
If you're going to outpatient treatment, I will help you do it.
Yes.
4 days a week I go.
Okay, well, I'm willing to help you pay for that.
Right. Throw everything away. Throw it away. Don't even look at it. If you have
Right.
anything right now, throw it away.
Yep. I already did. I already smashed it.
Good.
I'm not even thinking that I could
Yes.
get more. I just smashed
Yes.
it. I was mad.
And don't get no more. Throw it away.
I'm
Julie,
worried
what's
about
your
the
plan
detox.
for?
The detox freaks me out.
Yes.
It's
Wait,
so
Ain't
hold on.
helping you any.
So that's the thing. Let's talk about that for a minute. Detox, you're only 6 hours clean. So
I'm already starting to feel it.
eventually you're gonna have some withdrawal. You're gonna have some problems. What's your plan for that? Because riding it out and sitting there ain't gonna work. So what is your plan? Why don't you medically detox?
Um,
Can I
do
speak
like
Psycho Bunny for
I
a
can do
minute?
like Excedrin PMs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Excedrin. I can do like 3 of those, and
I
a coffee. Coffee helps.
I don't want to give you no excuses, but I couldn't go to a rehab center because I have PTSD and too much anxiety.
Me
And I just like to be in my own home. So I had to detox myself off of alcohol. And what
That's
I
the
did,
worst, and I walked away from that shit. To explain
right,
that. Oh,
I'm saying, I had to take Benadryl. I had to sit there and shake my ass off,
Ma'am,
puke my ass off,
Ma'am.
shit my ass off. Yes,
do you understand that she's in a trap house where drugs are available almost
exactly.
24
And
hours a
that
day,
is the
7
worst
days a
place
week?
that you could ever be.
There's
And
no way for her to detox in her home where she's comfortable.
yes, I understand that. But I'm just saying, like, my husband was like my biggest enabler until he said no more. You know, I didn't get no more. I don't have that
I already freaked
opportunity
out on those
anymore.
fuckers tonight.
And
I said, just leave
you
it
have to
alone.
go
Don't go
somewhere,
there.
Julie. You have to go somewhere. I am telling you that. In order to save your own life, you have to go somewhere.
You
It's
can't.
going to
I have
have
my
to
dog.
be
I can't leave my
inpatient.
dog.
It's going to
You
have to be
have to.
inpatient treatment. Yep.
I can't leave my dog.
You're not a
You
no
can always
IP
come back
addict.
to your dog. But what if you're not alive? Are you going to come back to your dog?
I don't know, but I can't leave my dog. I
You
can't.
have to. At this point, you don't have a choice. If you're going to live in that environment, you're not going to ever get better.
I'll be
Okay,
fine.
hi.
I leave in 2 weeks. I
Can I
move
talk
out.
now?
There you
I'll
go.
be
There
fine.
you go again. I'm going to be fine. You're
Well,
not
you
going to
should
be
talk.
fine.
You drinking too, so hey, don't even. And you're drinking.
Oh, can I say something?
Yes, you can, Psycho Bunny.
Sorry, Julie. I mean, I'm here for you, but I'm going to be honest 100%. You are not an outpatient treatment kind of addict, as LR is not an outpatient treatment kind of addict.
I am though.
I'm
You're
gonna go do
no,
that
you're
at
what
home.
the
You know what I'm
fuck? Can you
saying?
let me talk?
Get clean, take Benadryl, which I'm not going to have to do tomorrow.
Oh, I
I'm
wish
not
I
going to go
had
get no
some
more,
honest
right? Are you seeing?
You guys know me.
All them
Excuse me.
rehab centers and that.
You know me. Do you
Hell
live with
no,
me?
right?
You know how much I do? Just curious.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the whole chat. Like
Okay.
people act like they know me. And
Can
like
I
what
talk
can
without
do.
being interrupted?
Yeah, you
or
can
no?
mod for me, Mama D. Absolutely. Absolutely.
When
You're
you're
Psycho
done,
Bunny's Mama
Psycho
D,
Bunny,
right?
let me know.
Is that yours? Mama
Yeah,
D's
that's
yours?
my mama D.
Psycho Bunny?
That's
Okay.
your mommy. She's fair. So
I know,
here's
you guys already know. I know. You're gonna say, I know.
Naked Butterfly. You're not gonna love hearing this, but you're not. You're too far in,
I
love.
know.
You're too far in, and it's gonna take inpatient treatment. Those people in that house are not gonna let your animal die. Hopefully,
Oh, they're moving. The house is gone, and we got 18 days. The house is gone, like gone. He lost it, so we have to be out. So
you you can't do this IOP. I mean, maybe
I,
you could. Let me not say that. Maybe you could,
I can,
but it's going
if
to
I
be
really put my
super
mind to it, I
difficult
can.
in the situation that you're in with
Thank
drugs.
you,
Oops,
Kathy.
sorry, with drugs always available. I mean, this is going
Well,
to
they're not
be.
anymore. I kicked the people out of the living room. I said, get the fuck out of here. Say camp.
You know as well as I know, you can't kick nobody out of that house, so don't go there.
I did already. They're gone. I kicked them the fuck out. I said, this ain't allowed here. I said, get the fuck out of here. It ain't a homeless camp. And they left.
What is he doing?
And Dan said,
I
yeah,
want
stay
to say
gone. He
one
kicked them
thing
out.
though. You
It's
feel
really
one
quiet here
way.
tonight, so that's what's gonna be hard for me is that it's quiet for some reason.
I want to say one thing. I'm in recovery too, and I've been sober and not sober and sober and not sober for a lot of years, and I'll have 11 years next month. But
Good for you. That's
I'm telling you,
awesome.
Congratulations.
you feel okay now. Thank you. But I really want you to consider
Sorry, I'm fixing
inpatient
that right
because
now.
in 10 hours, 12 hours, you're gonna feel like shit, and your head is going to try and tell you to do things that aren't good. And I think being in somewhere
I
where
made it
someone
15
can,
days in this house, and then fucking somebody woke me up with one. Like, what the fuck?
I just feel even if you go, like they have inpatients that are a week, 4 days, and I think
I think
having
it's that
someone to
lockup
It's
feeling.
a
I
watch
good
think that's
thing
you,
what
to do
gets me is
that
that
so you
lockup
don't
feeling.
like have seizures during detox or
that was
I
what
throw
I
up.
was
I
gonna
throw up and
say.
get hot, cold, throw
right.
up,
And
hot,
so
cold,
you're
hot,
going to
cold.
need that medical detox. They will give you things to help lessen that pain.
That's what I was gonna say too. Yeah, exactly.
You can't do this like this on your own. You're too far in. And I've been there. I know what I'm talking about. I had to medically detox off of Xanax because they were afraid that I was going to have
Yeah,
seizures.
yeah.
Yeah, mine was Xanax, and
There's really.
Benzos
They
for
say there's
me.
no withdrawal from math. Yes, there is. They're
There's,
crazy.
I'm telling you, the benzo withdrawal was one of the worst
Oh, I
things I
bet it
ever
was
went through in
horrible.
my
I bet
life.
it was
I
that
horrible.
hallucinated.
one,
It was
yeah,
wild.
Yeah.
that one turned
Alcohol was
me into
bad, but I did it on
opiate.
my own. I didn't go to no meetings, no steps, no nothing. I just shook for 5 days and I was done. I never went back. Living.
But see, the I'm gonna say one thing, and this is just me, but like doing it on your own is great, and it's hard to do, but not having the follow up of having recovery around you is what leads you back to the others. You know what
Yeah,
I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
And I've done that. I've gotten sober on my own and then not done anything to
I
follow
know
up.
that having my own
And
apartment's going to be a big difference.
So while
and
you're
I know
making
you
that
don't
change,
know
you may
me.
as well
I'm
make
just
all the other changes.
Yes, ma'am, sir.
Okay, I'm not Chanel. Do it all at one time. You know what I mean? Just,
I know.
I know it'll be a heavy load and it's going to be a lot, but you have to save you. None of us can do that.
I know.
Chanel can't do that.
I know.
but you have a lot. I don't, like I said, I don't, you don't know me, but I see
Where'd
someone
Brittany go?
struggle and oh, she'll probably be back. Her phone,
Yeah,
maybe her phone dropped, but
it is. It's.
you have a lot of people in here who are willing to stand by you and help
Thank
you
you,
and are
Lisa.
giving you really good advice.
Okay, well, there we have it. This live was done on May 23rd of this year. So just a few days later, after you, Butterfly, admitting that you owed Shanelle an apology, that you did indeed treat her poorly. Just a few days after this live, you did what you did last night. Had people threatening the life of Shanelle while you played victim And this is the way they treated you just days prior. Again, trying to do an intervention and offer grace and a chance to heal. But you want to be the victim. And that's just not the truth, butterfly. You really do need to stop and leave people